All right. Welcome to the course. This first whiteboard review. Okay. And this is from Monday classes, and this whiteboard review, BCA 101, 1220 to 120. All right. Login. Most people have this figured out. They should have a new password. And I'm going to keep moving. We introduced the course. We just got started. We talked about information communications technology. And that is the premise of the course, believe it or not. I firmly believe in some things that have to do with understanding the difference between theory and the skills. I would say this might be the most important, understanding technology in order to move forward in the world today. A lot of people just like the idea of learning skills, getting good at word processing, spreadsheets, and so forth. Nothing wrong with that. That's really important. We're going to cover those basic things. We're going to make a website. We're going to talk about websites. But how does all of that fit back into the world? Okay. One of those things that every once in a while we have trouble with students is they already know the technology. In one case, man, that can be great. In other cases, it's hard. Let me tell you, sometimes it's hard to relearn something you've already learned. Especially, those things for us would be things people think they understand about technology, but they're wrong. So that's not good. The way I teach the classes, the way I create opportunities for you to learn, is how I'd like to say it, is we use this idea of a flipped classroom. You do X amount of work outside the classroom, and then you bring that and questions into the classroom, and we work on the classroom. What's the 15-30 rule? Have you ever heard of this? Well, I just made it up. The Dirk rule. That rule means if you're working on some material for 15 to 30 minutes, and you can't solve something. You're doing something in a word processor and it won't do what it's supposed to do, or the spreadsheet, or you're trying to get this web page to turn up, on the website, and it just won't show up. Spend a good, diligent 30 minutes maybe, or 15 to 30 minutes working on it, and then quit. Then, I don't know, go back and work on the theory part, or find something else to do, go out and have a beer or something, I don't know. But don't come back to class and say, I wasted 3 hours trying to get this work and it just won't work. Well, that's technology. You think it should work, and it doesn't always work. All right. So, we already covered this material here. Okay. Then we started talking about a diagram. We talked about the internet, just some basics, and why we have a different login. Well, we have our own little cloud, PC 229. If you're logged in there, it's kind of like a separate place inside Nyack. So we have our own logins and so forth. You can think of Nyack as a cloud here. Now, when you're working in Canvas, you actually, let's say you're on campus here, you actually go, let me see here, let's use this. You go here, and then you go into Canvas, and in there is all this Canvas material. Not only for Nyack, but for all the Canvas users all over the world. Now, we only see the stuff for Nyack, and later on you'll learn how and why that exists. So you're actually doing that. Okay? Canvas is not housed here at Nyack. It's in another cloud. So let's take a look at the clouds in general. These sessions short and to the point. So you could be at home, okay, and maybe Mediacom is your connection into the internet, and you can come into the internet and go to Canvas. What actually You'd come in and you'd log into your single login at NIAC, and then they would send you to Canvas. Okay? The internet, the internetworking, the network that connects all these clouds. Does that make sense? You know, Google is not in the internet, it's connected too. Facebook isn't in the internet, it's connected. Okay? And there are, what, 10 different things connected to the internet? No, there's thousands of things connected to the internet. Thousands and thousands. All right. Well, this is the first whiteboard review. That's it for today.